Tiago, welcome to FrightFest Glasgow.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Have you ever been to Glasgow before?
Yes, I've been once. I really love the city. Yeah, really a fan. Really glad to be back here again.
And your big world premiere is tomorrow.
Yes.
With custom.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Terrified, but yeah, hopeful. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great to see in the big screen. Big screen.
And it is a beautiful screen, isn't it?
Yes,
the sound and the picture quality is
amazing.
incredible. And the audience, the Glasgow audience are one of the best in the world. So, for all the people that aren't lucky enough to be seeing the film tomorrow, how would you describe, with zero or very few spoilers, Custom?
Custom's about a couple of sex workers and artists that they are kind of struggling in their relationship and in their work, and they get a proposal from mysterious clients to work in an exciting new project that turns out to be something very sinister that ends up really affecting their lives. Mm-hmm. But it's a film about like work, about sex, about art, about relationships, about several things.
Yes. Tell us a bit about your background. This is your first feature, isn't it? But you've done shorts before. I think we've shown a couple of your shorts in the past.
I've done, I think, 8 shorts so far. I showed 3 of them at FrightFest in London, which was fantastic. And that's my first feature. It's as they say, it's like a passion project, you know. Maybe in a sense that it wouldn't exist if everyone that was involved out the cast and crew and everyone was so passionate about it.
And how did you find the discipline between filming shorts to making a feature? What was the biggest difference?
Yeah, I think the main difference was like because I really like, I'm into mood and atmosphere. And on the shorts, because they're really short, I think you have the space to play with it a little bit more. So sometimes the shorts are not very narrative; they're kind of very kind of more mood pieces, if you will. And the main difference is that like the feature is like as a full narrative movie. There's still like I'm still a sucker for atmosphere, so there's still like some this kind of thing, but it's much more like a traditional narrative. And that was the main difference from the shorts, I think.
And casting, I mean, the cast are great.
Thank you.
Did you have specific actors in mind when you were writing this, or not?
Not when I was writing, but it was amazing. Like because when you managed to cast Abigail, Hardingham, and Rowan, Polonski, it's like really because they're such great actors. And because we have like 4 main actors in the film, only 4 actors. Like we have Abigail Hardingham, we have Rowan Polonski, we have Brad Moore and Samantha Steele, and it was really interesting because when they were all cast, like it really affected like the script, and we had to, it really grew because cinema, of course, is a collective art, and when you draw people into the film, it really makes it grow, and transform into something else. And it was really couldn't be happier with the cast.
And from the script, how were the actors with regards to the content? I mean, it is quite strong, quite sexual.
Yeah. No, everyone was super cool with it, and everyone had great ideas and great input about the script, and the feedback was amazing. Especially from Abigail Hardingham, which is like an associate producer as well.
Mm-hmm. Who we know from Nina Forever and many other works.
Yeah, and then we really work on developing some areas of the script, like with her input as well. And this was like super important, and I think it really made the script much more interesting in some ways. Yeah, it was a great experience. It was really good.
And obviously, as I said, we're the world premiere is tomorrow.
Yes.
Where next? Is there any distribution news? Is there any other festival news?
No, this is like we're talking with some distributors and submitting some other festivals, but this is the first. It's the first time that we are putting the film out there. So let's see what happens now. But
24 hours time.
24 hours
we'll
time.
know.
Don't say that.
and what's next? Are you gonna do another feature, or are you gonna go back to a couple of shorts?
No. I'm just focusing on features now.
Right.
I have some projects, but I'm working on a new one, which it's just a recurring idea that I had, that I decided to write it again. And talking to some people, and I think that's the next we're gonna have a new feature.
And are you going to stay within genre, or are you going to do something? Going to do a light comedy?
No, I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, it's probably going to be something like weird.
Do you have a title for the new one, or not?
Not yet.
Okay.
I have a temporary title, but it might change. It's changing every day.
So watch this space. Thank you so much, Tiago.
Thank you. Glad to be here. Thank you.